Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SPY. We will take a look at the daily time frame. So unless you live under a rock or in a cave somewhere, I'm sure you've heard that the markets have been a little volatile over the past several days. And I've had quite a few questions come in on what my thoughts are, especially after today's nice bounce. And my thoughts really all revolve around a very basic charting principle. And that principle is that when levels of support are broken, they tend to act as resistance. And the key level of support that I was very curious of going into, the whole pullback was, say, if this purple line here gets tested, what's going to happen? That purple line is the 50-day simple moving average. Even if you have just a very basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 50-day simple moving average, and you know that when the price is above it, you want to see the price stay above it, assuming, of course, you're bullish. So that's why I wondered, was the price going to stay above it? We already have our answer to that. Obviously, things got really, really nasty, and the price ultimately fell back below it. So the rule in charting, which I alluded to earlier, states when levels of support are broken, they tend to act as resistance. So going into today, my big question, and I don't want to come across like this is some sort of like revolutionary discovery. Anybody that understands charts, anybody that uses charts was wondering the same thing. So I don't want to come across like this is some sort of secret. No, it's nothing like that. But the big question going into today was the price going to be able to get back up above this purple line there, because it would now be technically considered a level of resistance? I mean, yesterday the bounce was huge, and the big question on my mind and many other chart players' mind was, hey, can the price actually get quickly right above that level? And we got our answer, a total failure. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the price can never get back up above that 50-day simple moving average. I'm just saying it makes sense why the price did ultimately struggle right around that area and then pull back. However, the thing that is not the greatest, and I say that because, yes, of course, I have stocks in my retirement, and I want to see my retirement go up, but this is all very short term. So this is more so certainly from a trading perspective, but the type of candle that was formed, not exactly what you would consider a bullish candle. This is a bearish candle, and then when you factor that in with the fact that it was up and occurred right there at that 50-day simple moving average, there's no such thing as a guarantee in the market, but would it be shocking to now see the price roll back over? That would not be shocking at all. I'm not sure what SPY is doing right now in after hours, but I don't really care, because not only do you have a long after hours, but then you have a long pre-market tomorrow. So who knows where it's going to end up. But as it stands right now, given the candle and that resistance level, I'm expecting tomorrow to see more of a pullback. The big question just becomes, though, if it does pull back, kind of question one, is the price going to actually go all the way back down to where it was during that freakout period? Or is the price going to start to chip away and maybe build a little higher low here and then start to work its way back upwards and then give, this 50-day simple moving average another test? Or I guess on the flip side, is the price going to go down there and then just crash down through that? And in that event, I'm sure I'd be back to update the chart at that point in time where next levels of support are and such. But as it stands right now, those are my thoughts. I'm expecting a pullback tomorrow. And with the pullback, that just brings about, okay, how deep is this pullback going to get? Is it going to test the previous support down there? And if it does, who's going to win out? Or are we getting ready for another potential greater move to the downside? Only time will tell. But yeah, today it's not like the price had to get above that purple line, but definitely not the best candle that you'd want to see form from a long side. Now, if you're a short-sided player, you're loving this setup right here, and we'll see what happens with it. But those are my current thoughts. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.